All right. Hello. My name is Gareth. You're watching the Hub Online Network. This is Ash Creek News, episode 59. What do we got? We're talking COVID. And the Cache Creek and Ashcroft councils from last night. So let's get to it. Also, if you are at home and you would like to talk to me about anything that's going on during the live part of the show, you can give me a call at 250-457-0538, and I would love to talk to you. All right, so what do we got going on today? In Ashcroft, the village of Ashcroft is seeking a full-time receptionist, so please review the desired qualifications and submit your application to cao@ashcroftbc.ca by 4 p.m. on December 4th. The receptionist position is a permanent full-time position that will begin on January 4th, 2021. This is a union position, Canadian Union of Public Employees, Local 900, Ashcroft Unit, and has a 35-hour work week. The current rate of pay, as outlined in the collective agreement, is $25 per hour and offers full benefits. Requirements are excellent communication and customer service skills, written and verbal, proficient in Microsoft Word, Office, Publisher, and Excel, data entry skills, detail-oriented, cash receipting, accounts payable, receivable, previous office experience is preferred. The successful applicant will have excellent time management skills and is able to manage multiple tasks at any given time. So, to Chris, who is retiring, to my understanding, congratulations. All the best to you in the future if I don't see you between now and then. Now, this coming Friday on November 27th, it is Plaid Friday. So, providing a great opportunity for people to support local businesses and economic development and tour. Margaret, Economic Development and Tourism Coordinator for the Village of Ashcroft, hopes that plenty of folks will wear plaid and shop locally for a chance to win prizes. Quote, people can dress up in plaid or wear plaid masks or hats, she says. Plaid Friday is Northern Development's Initiative Trust's or NDIT's version of Black Friday for their Love Northern BC businesses. It plays with that northern vibe. This year, says Moriera, it's not just the Love Ashcroft businesses that are taking part in Plaid Friday. All Ashcroft businesses are included this year, and they can participate in any way they want. Some businesses will be offering special discounts on November 27th, so look on their posters to see what they're offering and what details you can get on that day. If you collect $50 worth of receipts from any combination of Ashcroft businesses on November 27th, then take them to the village office anytime after the 27th and you will receive a prize. That's fun. NDIT is hosting its own Plaid Friday contest to encourage people to support local businesses on November 27th. In order to enter the contest, people need to show how they are supporting local businesses by sharing a picture outside of a Love Northern BC business on November 27th or a selfie with a receipt dated November 27th from a participating business. Photos can be submitted in several ways. They can be posted on Facebook or Instagram with hashtag LNBCP Plaid Friday and tagging at Love Northern BC, sent as a private message to at Love Northern BC on Facebook or Instagram, or emailed to hello@lovenorthernbc.com. The contest starts at 12 a.m. on Friday, November 27th and ends at 11:59 p.m. on the 27th. On November 30th, 20 prize packages consisting of a toque, mittens, and an aluminum camp mug worth approximately $60 will be awarded via a draw from all eligible entries received. Margaret says that the purpose of Plaid Friday is to get people to shop locally in order to keep money in the community. If you spend $100 locally, then $46 stays in the community and is recirculated into the local economy. Love Northern BC focuses on small independent businesses and encourages people to check out our local shops for some unique gifts. So that is pretty sweet. And if you do participate in Plaid Friday, send in a picture to HON manager. No, listen to me. HON journalist at ashcrofthub.com. I said I don't have a plug here, but HON journalist at ashcrofthub.com. And if someone sends in a picture of themselves in plaid shopping downtown in Ashcroft, we will give you some kind of a gift certificate as well from our prize pool. So that's pretty awesome. That's how we're going to get involved. Thank you, Margaret, for putting that on. And thank you, Love Northern BC, for putting this on as well. Now, last night in Ashcroft was both a committee of the whole meeting as well as the standard council meeting. The committee of the whole meeting consisted of a delegation presented by Urban Development. That's not right. It's Urban something. I apologize. The presentation lasted for just over half an hour and touched on a couple of different topics, including the roles and responsibilities of the local subdivision bylaw, who the key players of the bylaw are, and particular levels of services provided. The main meeting started promptly at 7 and started with its own delegation, which was presented by two members of Interior Health. They provided an update on the past year's overall heat-related incidents. After some technical issues involving the phone, the presentation went on without a hitch. Mayor Roden citing that due to COVID-19, the things that were on Ashcroft's list of things to do to beat the heat were not implemented. And the way that they should have been, but that it is always important that Ashcroft is reminded of the fact that it is a desert and heat can pose quite an obstacle. The meeting then pushed into public input time. During the last council meeting, the council decided not to help the recently formed Slough Society in any way, financially or with a letter of support or with access to the village resources and grant opportunities. At night, local citizen Jim Duncan took to the podium and had a little verbal exchange with Mayor Barbara Roden. Maybe. Well, that sucks. I thought that was my video. I apologize. So anyway, Jim Duncan got up there and he shared his disbelief, unappreciation for the fact that the council did not support the Slough Society. And him and Mayor Roden had a bit of back and forth. He cited that he had asked them, all of the council members, about whether they would support the slough and continuous access to the slough. Mayor Roden suggested that he did not specifically ask about that thing in particular, but he did ask about the trail that he has been building along Evans Road. If you want to go check that out, I will have the council meeting up right after I am done this show, and you can check that out in a little bit. I apologize. I thought I had that clip, and now I'm disappointed. The council, during a decision requested by the Ashcroft Terminal and CN, reiterated the reason why they chose not to back up the Slough Society, all of them citing the safety as their number one concern. It all sort of happened starting with Councillor Deb Toohey, and then it sort of snowballed from there, and every councillor had a say, and they all said pretty much the same thing, that safety is their number one concern, as to not let people have access to the slough unless down the road there becomes a safe way, but they can't support it right now. It was then voted that the meetings would stagger. Oh, so this is awesome. It was then voted that meetings would stagger from Cache Creek Council meetings and would take place exclusively at 6 p.m. So this mainly affects myself and the Ashcroft Cache Creek Journal, as now we're not going to try and, if one meeting goes on too long, we don't need to rush to the next one. It's now going to be every Monday is a council meeting instead of both of them on the same night. So it's going to be Cache Creek one week, Ashcroft the next, all at 6 o'clock. And that brings in the possibility of having these council meetings done live so everybody can have their say and provide input, which would be awesome. Because right now we can't have too many people in the building at one time. And this will also be starting in the new year. Also, don't forget that the Village of Ashcroft will be holding a public planning session virtually, talking about live events, this Thursday and on the Hub Online Network, on our Facebook page. And that starts at 6 p.m. So this Thursday, 6 p.m., the Ashcroft planning session for public input starts at 6 p.m. virtually. I will be having a dedicated phone line for people to call in, and you can have your say by commenting on the video itself, and I'll read out your comments, and the councillors, mayor, whoever will answer your questions based off of that. In Cache Creek meeting had their council meeting last night as well. This was a fairly standard affair and even had the whole group agreeing on several things, except for one or two. The only major thing of note was at the end, Mayor Tallarico had a strong aversion to a lift being built, which was put aside for now as the CAO had already filled out an application for a grant opportunity for that very item. Mayor Tallarico stated that these lifts are expensive and have ongoing costs, where other options might be more practical. And you can, of course, that is already up on our YouTube channel, so you can go check that out. And to watch these council meetings, of course, YouTube. Amongst other things, we have lots of different stuff on YouTube. We have interviews with people of interest, counselors, business people, people that are part of specific groups, people that are just providing updates on the towns of Ashcroft and Cache Creek. So if you haven't checked out our YouTube channel, we got lots of stuff going on over there. So please check it out. Leave us a like, leave us a comment. Let us know if there's anything that you would like us to do differently. And we also have a new format for how we're filming the council meetings. It's a thing called an owl, and it sort of films everybody at once, and it moves based off of who's talking. So if you like that, we want to know. If you don't like that, we want to know. So please either leave a comment on this video, send us a message on Facebook, give us a call, etc. Now, the Equality Project has had a large amount of success over the years, and they are now actually a charitable organization, so congratulations. And we have been having, and we're going to be having an interview with Joan Henderson on Thursday of this week. But I went to the Equality Project and took a look at some recent good fortunes of theirs.
So, just want to show people food that we have been receiving because of COVID. Extra food from Food Rescue. Thank you very much, Food Rescue, and Harvest Second Time. So we just got a bunch of these things today, and we're going to be divvying them out to give to people who are in need. Maybe people have lost their jobs, or their income has dropped, or they just are really short of funding. So we'll have extra food to take home. It takes $10 a month to become a member of the Equality Project, and then you can come and get extra food for your home and for your family. Here we have chicken, a whole bank of it, and we had a whole bunch more we received from the food bank in Kamloops through Elizabeth Fry. Thank you, Food Bank from Kamloops and Elizabeth Fry from Ashcroft for sharing with us. Here we have bread that's actually come from Horsting Farms. Thank you, Horsting Farms. We have food that just came in today from Food Rescue again. We've just received a bunch of eggs. We'll be divvying them out in a dozen or half a dozen. We have food that's come in bulk from Desert Hills. Thank you, Desert Hills, for your contribution. And over here, we have our COVID sanitation engineer that I think it was through Red Cross that we have gotten grants. So thank you, Red Cross, for letting us have James, because he's been a huge help to us with all the extra work that it takes to try to stay COVID friendly. Oh, and United Way, I think, also has contributed. Thank you. Here we have Patty. She's just divvying out into individual portions so that people can take home and they don't have to take a whole lot. This is a special birthday for one of our clubhouse friends who is 91 years old today, and one of our board members decided to make this lovely Black Forest cake for him.
There we go. So, due to COVID 19, this is from a statement from the Equality Project. Due to COVID 19, our regular drop boxes are not out in the community this year. We do have one at the Equality Project. It will be located just outside of the door while we are open, Monday to Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If the weather is inclement, we will have it located just inside the door. In lieu of items on the list, we encourage donations of gift cards or cash. Thank you for helping us, those in need this Christmas. Now, the list includes Christmas oranges, chocolate, fudge, small flashlights, pens and notebooks, keychains, nail clippers, paper towel, toilet paper, shampoo and conditioner, body wash, lip balm, small handcrafted gifts, laundry pods, perfume and cologne, dish soap, tea towels and dishcloths, room and fabric sprays, dry skin lotion, cat food, dog food, candles, warm socks, gloves, cleaning supplies such as disinfectant wipes, sprays, toilet cleaner, window cleaner, etc. So if that's something that you're capable and willing to provide, that would be awesome. Everybody, of course, there's lots of people out there that need help over the holidays and Christmas season, and the Equality Project is taking donations to help those people. Also, so is places like the Food Hamper. Oh, that being said, the Christmas hamper is going to look a little different this year, faced with a very different donation landscape. The Community Resource Society, or CRS, Christmas Hamper Committee has come up with a novel idea to ensure that they're once again able to provide hampers to individuals and families throughout the area, a tradition that is now more than 20 years old. A large part of what goes into the hampers is food items donated by community members at various locations. This year, because of concerns around COVID-19, food donations are potentially problematic, particularly large bags of items such as oatmeal, rice, and flour, which are usually broken down by volunteers into smaller portions. In order to ensure that the hampers are still full, the CRS will be working with local businesses to collect cash donations between November 12th and December 15th. In order to purchase the items that they will need, the idea is that several local businesses will allow customers to add a donation in an amount of their choosing to their bill to be included in the final total. Chris Webster, CRS Treasurer, says that the idea came out of a conversation between Ashcroft Safety Mart Manager Victor Paulus and Christmas Hamper Committee Chair Esther Lang. So that's pretty awesome. And yeah, there are several stores. Apparently they won't ask you if you want to donate. It's something that you have to bring up to them. But there will be some signage to let you know which stores are participating in this particular program. So if you haven't already, see what you can do, and every little bit is appreciated. Now we're going to talk about some new COVID orders and what that means. And so if you haven't had a chance, give me a call, 250-457-0538. We'd love to hear about what you think about what's going on with COVID and or any other subject happening in our area. So, new orders mandate that mask wearing in all indoor public and retail settings, like grocery stores and coffee shops. Masks are also mandatory in workplace areas like shared workspaces, kitchens, and elevators. New public health orders state that there can be no social gatherings at residence in BC with anyone outside of your household. That means no gathering with anyone other than the people you live with. People who live alone cannot host gatherings but can continue to see one or two of the same members of their core pandemic bubble at home. There are new orders that are in place to help everyone in BC significantly reduce their social interactions and to help stop COVID-19 from spreading in our province, including those of us in the Interior Health Region. Do your part and help protect our communities. So by order of the Provincial Health Officer, all group spin classes, hot yoga, and high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, are suspended indefinitely. All other group indoor physical activities are temporarily suspended. So here's another update to public health guidance for those activities that will be available by November 30th. Businesses will need to update their COVID-19 safety plans to comply with the new guidance and post it publicly before resuming these activities. So some of the things that are temporarily suspended are group indoor activities that include dance studios, martial arts, yoga, Pilates, strength and conditioning, cheerleading, and gymnastics. Businesses that close due to COVID-19 restrictions may be eligible for up to 90% in rent support and a wage subsidy from the federal government. New orders are in place to help everyone in BC significantly reduce their social interactions and stop COVID-19 from spreading in their province. The following orders and directions are in effect. Mandatory mask mandate for workers and customers in indoor, public, and retail spaces and workplace common areas. No events or social gatherings with anyone outside of your household or core bubble if you live alone. COVID-19 travel advisory in BC, essential travel only. Spin classes, hot yoga, high-intensity interval training are suspended. No spectators and no travel outside of your community for sports games. So all of this is really based off of higher and higher and higher COVID numbers. So over the weekend, we don't have today's numbers yet, but over the weekend we saw 1,933 new cases. And that's from Friday until Monday, for a total that brings our total in BC to 27,407 cases. So over from the 20th to the 21st, there was 713 cases. From the 21st to 22nd, there was 626. And from Sunday to Monday, there was 594. That all being said, there has also been 17 new COVID-19 related deaths, which brings our total in BC to 348 deaths in British Columbia. And just like they do at the Health Authority, we here at the Hub Online Network offer our condolences to everyone who has lost their loved ones during the COVID-19 pandemic. Unfortunately, I didn't find anything about newly re-elected Jackie Taggart and what she has been up to, but our local MP, Brad Viss, was part of a group conversation over Zoom, and it had to do with rural internet. So he says, connectivity to one another matters, full stop. Tonight, which was a couple of days ago, I was pleased to join the local Green Party's Talking Green session on rural Wi-Fi. This is a nonpartisan issue. Canadians across party lines agree that access to reliable, high-quality rural broadband internet is essential in today's digital world. We all agree the Liberal government needs to be more transparent in the funding application process. Please call my office, or this is Brad's office, at 604-814-5710 if your organization needs assistance in applying for the Universal Broadband Fund. And if you're still watching, Lisa Defoe, we hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. And to everyone else, we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching. And again, please drop us a line. Contact the Equality Project, the Food Hamper, eFry. Lots of people are looking for help right now, and will be more so in the coming weeks. So please stay strong and, have yourselves a good rest of your week. We'll see you on Friday at 3.